Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be showing you my everyday styles with chiffon, jersey, and some cotton as well. So that way you guys can get an idea of how I do my hijab every single day. Okay, so let's get started. So I just have this wrapped on like whatever, just to be able to have a hijab on. I have a under piece over here so that my neck doesn't show. I will start off by showing you guys how I wear these hijabs. This is like a cotton crinkle hijab. It's usually called a crinkle hijab like on websites. What I normally do is I always have an under cap. Obviously my bun is in a scrunchie and tucked into my under cap. If you guys want a in-depth like tutorial on how I do my bun, I'll be more than happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments and I can get one of my friends that doesn't wear a hijab and I can kind of demonstrate how I do my bun underneath my hijab. But for now, I just have an under cap on. I don't normally wear this piece here just because I'm not on camera, but just for the sake of this video, I have it on so you don't necessarily need it. I'm gonna place it on my head. I'm gonna have a shorter side and a longer side. I've folded this about like a quarter way or almost halfway through, but a little less than halfway, just so that it's not see-through. And then I'm gonna take the longer end. I'm gonna hold the shorter end with like opposite hands, if that makes sense. And I'm just gonna take this and throw it over my shoulder just like that. And the reason I held this is so that it doesn't shift anywhere. Once I throw it over my shoulder, I can start fixing it to fix the folds so they look neater. And then you'll notice that this like cuts like really awkwardly on my face. So what I do to get that loose look but still maintain the coverage is I just grab this and I just pull it a little bit, and then I make sure this piece here is pushed this way more. I just literally just play around with it until I like the shape around my face, and I pull from here at the back to create more volume. So the next hijab style that I wanted to show you guys is how I actually wrap this cotton hijab in a tighter way. If you guys are not into the loose look, or if you're just wondering how to wear it more tight, this is how I do it. I always have one shorter side and one longer side, and then I just adjust how much cap. You could do no cap, you could do, I mean, you could show less of the cap if you want to, but I just prefer this much according to my face shape. Then I hold it really close into my face like this with my two index fingers, and I grab the bit back here to create a fold. So what I do is I pull back a little bit and create that fold just like that. And then I pin it with a straight pin underneath my chin. What I do is I take this side and I tuck it in, and I take the other side and put it over. That's how I'm able to put a straight pin down there without it moving. Okay, and then I take the longer bit and again, I just throw it over my shoulder, just how we did with the previous one. And then I adjust the volume in the back and on the sides just by pulling and tugging in like different areas until you like the way it looks. Okay, so next I am gonna show you how I wear jerseys. Jerseys are this like stretchy, like super stretchy fabric. It's very soft, usually more weighted so it doesn't shift around, especially when you throw it over your shoulder, it stays there. So it's really nice to wear on an everyday basis. I would wear this with more casual outfits, usually loose, not tight, because when you wear it tight, it makes you kind of look like an egg, unless you have like the face shape for it, which in that case you're blessed. I definitely don't, because I look like an egg regardless, so we're not going to emphasize that by making this hijab style tight. I'm just going to show you how I do it loose. I have a shorter side and a longer side, and I just literally grab it the same way I did the other cotton one, throw it over. This one I like a little bit more loose around my face, and I just move this part inwards this way so that this moves this over. And this is a trick, by the way, to not show your neck. It's literally grabbing this piece and then moving it, shifting it over more so that it overlaps, and that way like they're both equal on the side here. And that's literally it, guys. It's super easy. Like, I know it seems like super complicated, like how does she make her hijab stick like this and all that stuff, but guys, that's it. Like, all you have to do is just know the right techniques. Just shift this over here so that your neck doesn't show. This will stay on. If it's a good jersey, it will stay in place. and that's all I do for jerseys. I don't ever really wear them any other way. Like, I mean, I used to wear them tighter, but I've like not really been wearing them like that recently, so this is how I wear it. And obviously you can do the whole like adjusting the volume in the back, but that's pretty much it. And this is a great style to just throw on every day and not have to fix throughout the day. Like the maximum you'll have to do is just go like this and it will fix itself. Like if this does that, all you have to do is just go like that. Like it literally fixes itself. So yeah, that's how I wear jerseys. Okay, so the most common question that I get on my Instagram is, how do you wear chiffons? I have two ways to wear chiffons. One is that you guys see a lot is the pointed tip, and some people love it, some people hate it. I like it sometimes, so that's how I wear it sometimes. What I do is I just grab my chiffon hijab, I place it on my head with one shorter bit, one longer bit, and then I fold it like very minimally. Like I don't fold it too much. The thing about chiffon that many people don't realize is that it creates a point on its own. It's actually hard not to do a point than to do one. If you don't want the point to happen, you're gonna have to pull it like tighter to avoid the point. But if you just leave it on its own, you'll do a point on its own just like that. Like you don't have to do much work. So what I do is literally just do that. I do the same thing. I fold, I bring it in like that, and then I just pin it underneath my chin by tucking one over and grabbing the other, just like that. And I use the straight pin again just to pin it underneath my chin. And then I go in and adjust the point better. You can also pull it like this to create like a more precise point. If you want it to be more flat, just pull this part down, whatever you guys like. And then I grab the longer bit, throw it over my shoulder, and that is it, guys. It's so easy, literally like takes 2 seconds. The hardest part is probably maybe getting the point for some people. And then, by the way guys, some chiffons create a better point than others. This one is a little softer, so the point won't be as like defined, whereas like I have like more stiff chiffons that are more textured, and the point will literally be like a rocket, like, you know. So it just depends on the chiffon, so don't be like too upset if your point isn't like absolutely perfect. It really doesn't matter. As long as you get that little triangle at the top, you're good. And if you don't get it, that means probably the way you folded the hijab is uneven, so make sure the fold is even throughout, and then once you put it on, it should create a fold on its own. Another way that I style this specific like way is I throw this bit at the back over there. I just make sure that they're both even when I'm wrapping it initially, and it's nice to have like a clean like canvas at the front so that you can wear like jewelry. Also with this like tucking it to the back, you can also tie it in the back, and I'm just gonna do that quickly just to show you. When you tie it in the back, what you could do is you can create like a tighter like silhouette around your neck, and this is nice for like turtlenecks, or if you have a high neck to your top, which I have now, you can kind of take advantage of this so that it's not like all over the place and it looks just neat and tidy. This is also really nice if you're going to work or if you work at an office, and you don't want your hijab to be like the center of the attention. You just want it to be neat and tidy like the rest of your outfit, and this is a great way, and it looks really cute from the back too, just like that. So yeah, that's how I style it when it's tighter around my face. Another way that I like to style chiffons is without folding them. So I will take out the fold and just bring it back. I just grab it like this, do the same thing around my face, and I pin it underneath, and then take the longer bit, throw it over. That's it, literally guys. And then just like obviously adjust to how much volume you want on the back, or if you want any at all, and that's pretty much it, guys. Like, that's all it takes. And obviously you can adjust this bit, like you can move it back if you want it to, if you don't want it too close to your face. Also, you can do the same thing with this bit, throw it to the back, you can tie it. You can even like grab this longer bit over and put it over here. You can leave it like this, which I used to do, or you can tie it as well if you have like the blazer on. This is like a really cute option as well, just like that. So that's pretty much how I wrap my hijabs for cotton, jersey, and chiffons. If you guys want to see more styles, I can definitely do that for you guys. I just figured I would show you my everyday styles. I know they're probably a no-brainer now that you've seen them. You're like, oh my gosh, why did you even do a tutorial for this? But a lot of people have been asking me, and I thought it might be helpful, especially for people who are just putting on the hijab right now. I got a few messages on Instagram about that specifically. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!